shooting by myself, and Clint.
Are we recording now? Sorry.
Yeah, no, we're recording.
Fuck it.
No, you're on your phone. At least some people actually sit with their phones and text mid. Yeah.
Podcast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, people who do daily podcasts.
Well, I feel like that's not very present of me.
Yeah, either way. But anyway,
Not that this is a date or anything, no.
as long as you draw, as long as you carry your weight. But for this episode, that's all that needs to be done. Yeah, first episode, massive nerves. I instantly knew that it was not going to be great. even during shooting, I was like, this feels so wrong. And he's like, nah, Brian, just do it. And I'm just like, yo, Clint, I know I'm open to doing things, but like, yo, this is just...
Hey, Brian, but if you didn't take that first step, the next step of asking me to come on and us joining forces would never have happened either. So it kind of just circles back to Fortune's little tidbit of wisdom. Just start, dog. You got to start somewhere. Right?
Yeah, I'm sure. And I've said this constantly, like, Clint is literally the reason
Any of this is
it's
possible.
possible, yeah.
100%.
It's also like the fact that like he pushed for that very first one, and I was just like, no, I haven't prepared anything, and he's just like, no, just go, we'll see.
Talk from the heart.
Just talk. And, talking from the heart was shit. It was pure unadulterated shit. But it was also a great kind of, I think, leap of faith of kind of going, well, the first episode sucks, so I can't get worse than this.
Where do we go from here?
Yeah.
How do we improve? What's going to make it better? And I feel like there has been a very big progression in the quality, the output quality and final production that we've got. And that's all thanks to Clint and you.
Yeah, well, Clint told me, he was like, well, we need this to shoot better. And then I was like, okay, well, let's see what we can do and let's make it happen. Yeah, and everyone was like a little bit amazed from like what we shoot with now. So.
Wasn't that first episode just with your phone?
So the first episode was
70D.
Yeah,
The one that
The
lens.
old camera.
old camera. Yeah. So quality hits it's fuzzy. Hits it's fuzzy. But yeah, I think I remember posting it and I was just like, fuck it, let me just post it. It's out there. And then yeah,
It was like a month or two before we did that next episode after that, wasn't it?
it was
Couple of weeks.
yeah, I think it wasn't it, Clint? It was like when we shot with Liam.
2 to 5 weeks.
It was
after
like
that first
2.
episode.
With that 70D.
Yeah.
We shot it till was this
No, I'm saying
yeah.
the first. When did Liam come on?
Come on the
No. After we shot the first one.
Yeah.
How much time went by before we did the
It was
next
2 weeks,
episode?
right?
It was 2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, it was 2
2
weeks.
weeks.
It was 2
Okay,
weeks.
okay.
Yeah. So yeah, it was 2 weeks of that being out there. I literally still have the same philosophy of once I've recorded.
There's no turning back.
It's like I post, I do whatever I need to kind of do to get it out there, whichever platforms I need to get it onto. But like realistically, it's something. It is something. When you watch other people do pods, you think it's very seamless, and it's not.
Yeah, dude, but they've also they would probably like that the first episode too. I promise you none of them were like that on their very first episode all the way through, dude.
Yeah, that is fair, because I did listen, because I caught on to this one pod called My First Million, and they, like, the dude pretty much started like how I kind of got my thing, how we got this started. It was like the first episode, he shot kind of by himself, he recorded it, even though this dude had like enough money to buy equipment and whatnot.
Crew and stuff, yeah.
Like, but he still, he did the Janky method. And I think doing it the Janky method, you just, it's just because you're on it and you're just building, and everyone gave us feedback later with our sound quality, because everyone was like, yeah guys, I can't hear a thing.
I had ex-girlfriends and family members and fucking everyone, please just fix the microphones. Yes, we're on it.
Yeah. That was, yeah, obviously the beginning was like predominantly Clint's equipment, and then slowly but surely
built our own amount
yeah.
of personal equipment, and then it kind of seems to me like my episode was just a redo of that first episode.
It pretty much was.
With a little bit of assistance.
Yeah, because I was like, I realized literally mid-shooting, I was like, this doesn't feel natural. It needs a second person.
I mean, if you kind of think about it, even if you're looking to a movie or theatre aspect of things, even if a monologue is done expertly, like the best way fucking possible, it still misses connection. It's only just giving insight into character, what the story is amongst the characters' perspective, and their feelings and emotions that they're kind of navigating through on what's happening at the moment.
No.
So it does limit the amount of reverb and back and forth that you can get, like speaking by yourself and having a monologue.
Isn't it monolithic?
Maybe I'm not. I got 62% for English, bro. I'm definitely not an English professional.
How?
Huh? I did not try it at all in high school. High school was not my forte.
For real, it's like your last exams. That's the only time I literally tried hard.
High school for me was friends and sport.
Just okay. We digress into high school. I don't know why. But anyway, the second episode featuring you, and yeah, the excitement.
Same topic of conversation. Basically, we just touched on. You want to fix it? We just touched on what's important when you finish work and you're fucking exhausted.
Yeah.
You were thinking of something quick and easy. What do you normally go for? Major priority in society and public was takeaways because of ease.
Yeah.
Also, you kind of spoke a little bit about the effects of unhealthy eating habits and what it would cause long term, didn't we? Because having fast foods every day is definitely not good for you.
But of course it's not. Like, but hence I said again, like, we all hospitality people. It's just you try.
The amount of times that I have seen a chef get into work with a bag of KFC on their way because they just don't want to eat at work while they're cooking the food there is crazy, bro.
Honestly, it's like I openly say this, like I hate my own cooking purely because the fact of during the whole process, I'm constantly tasting and adjusting things to the right, so the end product I know is correct. So at the end of a cook, I'm like, cool, it's exactly what I want. I don't want to eat this. No, I don't, because I've tasted it like probably like at least 20 times.
It loses, but also that's the thing. As a general consumer, if you go to a restaurant or a place to go eat out, there's a little bit of magic behind that final moment when you get the fucking dish, right? Like, you're sitting there, you're waiting, you don't know what to expect, you've ordered something, even if it's just a fucking cheeseburger, when the cheeseburger gets there, and it's way better than you thought, it's way better than you could cook. It has this element of magic and mysticism behind it.
It is.
And while you're cooking it, you lose that magic and mysticism because you're constantly directly involved with every single ingredient, every single element to it. You know exactly what this is going to do to that and that's going to do to this. So you already have a predisposed disposition on what the final taste and flavor profile is going to be.
And in essence, yes, because obviously I know when the journey ends.
Yes.
And for a lot of people, it's from just speaking to them, people don't know when to end their journey. And it's like, okay, end it now. No, they add more stuff and you're like, oh, you were good where you were and you should have just stopped there. You just overshot it now.
Is that not maybe part of the whole artisanal conversation element to it? Because once you become a certain level of good at this thing, cooking, right, it becomes an art form. And any sort of art form, the artist is never happy with the final product of the art form. There's missing something. No, that's not perfect. No, this isn't perfect. And then you start navigating more into a perfectionist realm where it's never going to be as perfect as you think it could be in your head.
There are moments of perfection. Moments. I'm not. They can. when I say moments, isn't you can get a dish as close to your imagination of what you're trying to achieve and the consistency of it. There will be a time in the lifespan of when you do serve that dish where you hit that moment of where it is
exactly how you imagined
everything.
Yeah.
And then it's gone. No, but it's literally then it's gone.
I saw a really interesting post by Gary Vee about this. Consistency isn't having everything exactly the same all the way through. Consistency is putting it out there. Sometimes it's perfect, sometimes it's dismal, sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's, as long as it's still going out. And I don't know if that relates so much to food in a sense, because if you send out a bad dish in a restaurant, one bad dish you fucked. But in terms of personal consistency and the general term and conversation of consistency is about showing up and just fucking being there every single time, and not being like, oh, this is crap, I'm not gonna put this one out, you know, or I feel cucked today, I'm not gonna get out of bed and just waste the day. That's not consistent, bro.
It isn't, and it's that takes a lot of discipline. But it's still, I feel the consistency thing is, it's as long as you don't have to go conquer the world, but get out of bed.
And do one step every day.
Just do one step is like
the minimum. Yeah, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Every time I hear someone say that you need to be better, 1% better than what you were yesterday, I'm like, that's fucking unrealistic. 0.1% most people would take, bro. If you're at least 0.005% better than what you were yesterday, you're making progress in your life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
You just, as long as, I think, you just keep doing it. I think focusing more on what you're putting in than what you're getting out. And loving the process.
100%.
Because like, hence I said like cooking is when you actually cook, it is a bit of a journey. So I always ask people, and you've heard me ask the guys this, and I was like, guys, if you don't know where you want to go, how do you know you've gotten there?
How do you know to even try and start getting there?
How do you know which route to take? But then it's also like I say to them like, I would rather you ask questions. I think the smartest person knows their limitation. And if you don't understand a concept, you ask enough questions where it shapes some sort of relative understanding in your view.
And you get a rough
idea of what it is.
Because you can prune it on your way, bro.
Yeah.
You can start off on a very wide path and just narrow the path down to a more strategic one towards the end goal, right? But as long as you have some direction in which to start off, you're not going to be stranded and stagnant.
Yeah. I think that plays a huge role. And just like mentorship and whatnot. But like mentorship is a tricky one. Because I don't necessarily think, okay, in my opinion, how I view something is almost any decent bartender with decent knowledge could mentor me into kind of the entry level of bartending. Let's not go, I know, but we're just generalizing here. I know we can go into hyper specifics and you can, I am just saying this.
Let's not generalize something so niche as mentoring, because I think once you start generalizing it, you devalue what it actually is. And there's different styles of mentoring, there's different niches and specifications that mentors can go into. At the end of the day, if someone is mentoring you, they're going to mentor you on what they think and their perspective.
Yes.
Right? So it's up to you as an individual to get mentorship from someone that A, you think you can learn from, and B, someone that you can learn from in an area that you know you struggle in. Like if a bartender had to mentor you to get into a bar, fuck me, they better be super clued up with flavors. Flavors and prep, dog, because I feel like you can do better prep than most bartenders that I know, dog.
But the thing is, and this is where like chef's mind goes, the only real way you understand the construct of flavors of a single dish is by actually doing the groundwork, the rough work, because now you're understanding, okay, different textures,
how acidity levels change a flavor, how sweetness levels change a flavor, what fats make a certain flavor linger for longer or shorter depending on the way you use the fat as well. Like,
yeah, but now it's also kind of seeing the construction of, okay, this is basically how a building looks. Okay, this is the steelwork, this is the framework, this is kind of how they layer each pillar to kind of keep it stable, and it does this. But I just lost my train of thought.
Flavor architecture.
It's flavor. No, it just architecture of building.
Yes.
Like there's multiple architectures to build dishes, depending on what type of dish you're going for. There's no right or wrong way. It's all through interpretation.
This is exactly what I'm saying. You see, if a bartender had to try and mentor you and they didn't understand these fundamentals, you guys eventually would clash, because he could try to teach you all the bartending techniques and methods of creation behind the bar that he wants to. He's never going to have the same vision that you have for your end product and goal. Right?
That is fair, but it's also, I need to be able to see through that lens. I think because it's cool. I've got this vast knowledge from just a construction of food in a solid form, but also I have limited knowledge in kind of like in liquid knowledge in terms of, okay, cool, this happens and this happens to this in this liquid form at this temperature at this light, and all these fundamentals which kind of like you have
Important.
to,
Yeah.
but it's, to me it's like, okay, cool, but then now you on that spectrum, like, no, okay, this is kind of the lens you need to look at things when you build. And I'll be like, oh, okay, but then I'll obviously ask questions from my perspective to make me understand how to shift my perspective view into that kind of like, oh, I need to view it through this lens.
Fair enough. I still feel like that limits the amount of bartenders that would be able to be honest with you.
I guess
I don't think it's as broad as there's a there's a bar I go to every Sunday.
Let's not go there.
No.
Yeah, but I do. Yes.
I go get a coffee there. You've been with me once or twice. We've had some really lekker chats there. I try and help them with small things of flair, because the one day I walked in there and while I was waiting for my coffee I just picked up a jigger and I started doing some twists and some thumb rolls, and they were like, what the likes what you want and what you like.
Fair. No, it's actually something I was thinking about yesterday. I was just like, doing what we do is wild because people have different tastes, and it's like, how do you know something tastes good? To you, it tastes good, but then you're putting it out there for other people, and it's like, I think I still have nerves for every dish like I plate and send out because I'm like, this tastes good to me, but I don't know who this, what this person is. What if their palate tastes this slightly nuanced in a way they don't like, which is like, okay. So there's like,
It might not hit the spot to go down well.
yeah, so there's like a lot of things that like, there's a little bit of anxieties, like plating and everything, and I'm like, I still taste everything. Even if like, cool, I did the prep, I know what it tastes like when it's going through getting ready to be plated and get sent, I still taste every component. It's that anxiousness of,
my approach is I always include a control group in my R&D, and that control group will have someone with a really sensitive palate, someone with a really dull palate, and then a couple of individuals with a medium, sort of average Joe kind of mentality towards it. Like, I know that they can taste things, but they might not give me the insight that you're looking for, and then I can navigate from the two extremes at the end of the spectrum on what to taste, and the middle part is just like, is it nice? Do you like it? Yes. Okay. Cool. No. Okay. Cool. No. Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna fix something again, and then I go back to the two ends of the spectrum.
yeah.
Energy taste is too acidic. Cool. I know I need to add more sweetness or drop the acidity level. We won't mention names for the other end of the spectrum. This
Because like, for me, I've always needed, especially when I'm testing something, I always need a second objective palate who is gonna question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna, before I tell them what they're tasting, I'd like, taste it, because then they'll give straight feedback of what they're tasting. Because then I'll know, okay, shit, I went for vanilla and orange. They're picking up only orange and they're not picking up vanilla. Crap, I need to adjust it. So and then they'll be like, okay, what am I tasting? Then I'll be like, you're tasting orange and vanilla. Then they're like, I don't really get the vanilla. And I was like, okay.
Thank you.
Now that helps me that I need to up the vanilla. So it also needs someone who, I guess, has a large library of flavor. Because I think for a chef, and I this was what I got taught, was taste everything. So you understand how everything should taste when it's made correctly, and the margins. So tasting it every day, you build a controlled memory of a benchmark of, this is where it's acceptable, anything below here is unacceptable, anything above is great. And your range pretty much, when you start off anything, and before you develop your palate, it's like, and then it just shrinks smaller as more refined you get.
You're concentrated.
Yeah, it gets more, your margin of error or variability.
Deviation.
Yeah, from the mean.
Your standard
Deviation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go statistics, bro.
Yeah. I haven't used that in forever. But that, for me, I think is great. JJ being great at that, and also, so he's a good teacher.
He is a good teacher,
But
he is a good teacher.
I'll say he is a good teacher. It's also because you've met my other teacher. So it's kind of like you need to be able to.
I will say this from my perspective and then a general perspective. I like him as a teacher because he's very raw and honest. It is a tough love sort of teaching. So if you can't take criticism very well, don't. It's not the teacher for you. Let's put it that way. If you want to be coddled and bottle fed,
No.
find someone else, doc.
But I think it's if you go there and you just humble yourself and you're like, fuck it, cool. I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna absorb. I'm gonna be just a sponge.
Yep.
I think for him, he also likes that. But it's just like when he tells you something and you're like, cool. You make notes and you like you take observations and whatnot, and you ask him the questions where he sees that you're actually paying attention to. He's not just wasting his time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen him teach a couple of people, and I'm like, I wish I had students. But yeah, I just need to be maybe a better teacher in that aspect. But yeah, he's like,
We all got our strengths and weaknesses, dude. Some of us are good teachers, some of us are good learners. It's important to recognize what suits you.
But I want to be good at everything. Yeah, what other takeaways from JJ? I think just
his experience behind global stages and how to approach global competitions, so insightful. Understanding of modern mixology and cocktail competitions and what's expected on a global level in a global stage as a competitor. That to me was the golden nugget from his episode, if I'm honest with you. Because I mean, he's done it a few times.
Yeah.
He knows his way around a global stage and what to expect from a judging panel on a global level. So, again, if you ever make it to a global finals and you need someone to help you out, go reach out to JJ.
yeah, he very good, very good.
Who was after JJ?
And that's our review of our first 3 episodes. The first one, my solo. The second one, this clown. Third one with Mr. JJ Hendricks, the bitter slinger.
Yeah.
Yeah.